Hey everybody, and welcome back to Checkpoint on Campus, your number one resource for college esports. Your host Norris Howard here, joined alongside Jacob Brothers. And before we get into this topic, I definitely want to remind everybody about Looking for Group. Looking for Group is the only comprehensive resource made for you to find the college esports home you want. Now, if you're a student looking for a potential scholarship, maybe a transfer, are you a parent looking to help your kid find the correct esports team to join? Well, all of that is at Looking for Group. They've got information on how to join the esports team, how to apply for the scholarships, and a comprehensive list on every esport each one of their partner schools plays. So if you are looking for the number one resource for college esports, make sure you guys head over to Looking for Group. That is lfgroup.gg. Now, Evil Geniuses, one of the top esports brands in the land. They have recently, in the past couple years, made a huge comeback and rebrand. They rebought their spot into the LCS, and they have made a massive push into becoming regaining their lost luster, to be perfectly honest with you. And they announced over the winter break that they are partnering with Cxmmunity. Now, Cxmmunity, we've had on this show before. Their entire ethos is all about increasing diversity and representation in esports. And now they've partnered with Evil Geniuses, a legacy esports brand. Now, Jacob, you took a quick gander at this, and I definitely want to ask you. Now, you are not a minority, but you are a young person, and you know, seeing that young people are the future, and on top of that, a lot of young people are pushing for more diversity of all races and creeds. This has got to be a great sign for the future, doesn't it?
I feel like in the last probably year or so, we've been seeing a lot more stories about efforts to increase diversity and efforts to increase inclusion. And obviously, the more you do, the better it gets. There's no reason to not include. There is no reason to not diversify. And this is another effort of that from a bigger organization, which is obviously something we always want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And to me, a lot of this mirrors what Cloud9 is doing with Uconnect in terms of creating that sort of advisory role where a large esports organization almost mentors a series of college programs. And we're seeing that a little bit with Evil Geniuses and the Cxmmunity group. So what this will entail is a partnership program through the Genius League, which is
great name, by the way.
It is a great name, which is Evil Geniuses sort of collegiate and outreach internship program. They promised that 25% of the candidates from Genius League will come from historically black colleges and universities. And I think that's awesome. I think it's a great way to get students, black students involved in esports and more than just play. Because a lot of people, again, fail to realize that esports is a lot more than just the people sitting at their mouse and keyboard. And so a statement from Anthony Scala, who is the Collegiate League at Evil Geniuses, in short, essentially said, by partnering with Cxmmunity, we want to speak directly to professional talent pools within HBCUs. We're enriching the culture of the gaming ecosystem and giving back to the community that's given so much to us. I could not be happier to see something like this, especially partnered with a esports program, an esports team. I love to see third-party programs pop up and try to help, but at the end of the day, if there's no direct line to an esports team, it almost kind of doesn't matter.
Absolutely. And what I like about this is, like, they did this in a very easy way too. Like, this is not a difficult thing to do, right? And Evil Geniuses show, like, look, we already have a program that's bringing young people in, and 25% of it's going to go to diversify the community. That's something that's very easy to do. And that's something that a lot of programs could accomplish with the same level of ease. So I think that as time goes forward, we're going to see more stuff like this.
Yeah, and I think it's absolutely necessary. If you're looking for more information on this particular program, you can head over to the Evil Geniuses Genius League Discord. The Discord is where they do all of their collegiate stuff. You could join up there. They also have a litany of college resources. They do resume nights and all sorts of other things. But that's going to be the first step to getting involved with the Genius League and this new partnership with Cxmmunity. So that's that. And again, I couldn't be more excited, and we look forward to seeing what's coming from this particular program. We look forward to seeing what's coming from UConnect and Cloud9. I'm to a point where I think if you are a major esports brand, if you have an LCS slot or something like that, you need to be having these kinds of programs. You need to be reaching out to the next wave of talent, not just from a play point of view, but also your back end staff as well.